Hi again from the garden. So I just wanted to pop out here really quick for you guys this morning and give you a garden update. If you saw the last video I posted, which was a garden tour, I talked about the fact that we were supposed to get some really low temperatures and we were actually in a freeze warning, and I didn't think the garden was going to make it. Well, somehow it did. I actually can't believe it. I live on the other side of town and we got frost there and everything is definitely done for. But here in the garden, everything looks really good. I can't believe it. So I'm actually going to be harvesting some flowers and I'm going to make some bouquets this week, which I will probably do a video on because I'm sure it will be the last ones of the season. But anyway, if you are new to my channel, I am technically an urban gardener. This garden is located downtown right next door to my photography studio. I am sheltered in between two buildings, which I'm guessing is probably why everything survived the frost. So I just want to walk you around the garden and show you what is blooming right now. And then I am going to show you a few things that did not survive that are at the front of the garden. But 95% of the garden looks really good. So let me walk you around real quick. All right, so just a quick pan of the garden itself. And I do not have my camera on my tripod, so hopefully it's not too shaky for you guys. But as you can see, there is still a lot of green left in the garden. And if we just swing over here, let me try to not cast my shadow on you guys. It's early in the morning and so the light is still really low in the sky. But here is one of my dahlia patches. You can see everything is still really nice and lush. Let me try to focus this for you. There we go. There are a lot of buds on these dahlias, and there's a few over in this area that are ready to harvest. But I am going to pick these dahlias and everything else that is ready this week and make some bouquets. So if we walk down this path through the garden, up here towards the front is the area that got nipped by frost. So this is the zinnia patch, and I would say most of it looks really, really good. I mean, you can see under this organza bag a really nice Bennery's Giant that is ready to harvest. Here's another one. And there are just so many throughout the patch. The area that I want to show you guys that got nipped is right in the front here. So I have some frost cloth on the ground that was from my ranunculus. This is my other dahlia patch. And you can see these right here look pretty good. Now there are some, you can see these flowers got nipped by frost. These don't look really good. The ones under these bags aren't good. These are just bloomed out. This dark foliage dahlia looks good, but right next to it, you can see that got hit by frost. So these are done for. Now this one, the leaves on it definitely got hit by frost. This one, let me try to focus that. This one is opening and the flower itself might be okay. I don't know. And then right past this area, you can see these zinnias. They got hit by frost and they are not looking good. So this area of zinnias right here got hit by frost, but the whole rest of the patch looks really, really good. Here is a look at that ranunculus that I started and planted just last week. They are looking fantastic. Now I did cover these while I was gone just to keep them safe, but they are looking really good along with the tray. I have a bulb crate over here. These were also covered and these are looking really good as well. Then as we walk down the other path, here's some Dara that is looking particularly beautiful. I will be harvesting this. Again, more zinnias that look really good. Over here is my yarrow, which is pretty much done for the season anyway, but if we pan across, sorry, part of this is a little sunny. This is my snapdragon patch. I harvested maybe 15 snapdragons out of here about 2 days ago. So I'm definitely still getting blooms from here also. And check this out. I have a few Lisianthus reblooming. How exciting is that? And then one other exciting part, this is my raspberry patch. I have been harvesting bowls of raspberries out of here. I need to do it again today. This is really nice to have for the end of the season. And then let's just climb over my Rudbeckia here. There's some that I can harvest today out of here. I finally have some of these orange pumpkins ready to harvest. Now, while the vine is completely done, it got overtaken by powdery mildew. The pumpkins are still ripening nicely, and I'll probably pick those maybe tomorrow. In my celosia patch, while most of it is going to seed, there is definitely some that I can use. So I just wanted to give you guys a little update on the garden to let you know it did make it through the frost. I am pretty sure this is going to be the last week though. With temperatures scheduled to get in the mid-20s this weekend, I have a feeling that it will be done, which is fine. And honestly, I'm kind of ready to start tearing things out for the season and planning for next year. I'm starting to get some of my tulip bulbs in the mail, and so those have to get in the ground. That will be a big project I need to get done. And then also I want to get my daffodils planted, and when I do those projects, I'll be sharing those with you guys too. Today and tomorrow I'm going to be harvesting dahlias, zinnias. I have a little feverfew. I have a bunch of ageratum, probably some celosia, probably some cosmos, and whatever snapdragons that I have left. That's what I'll be harvesting. I'm taking probably 6 or 7 bouquets up to that bakery that I supply, and then I have 2 orders for Friday, and then I think we'll be done for the season, but it's been a good one. So one other thing I wanted to talk a little bit about at the end of this video is some plans that I am starting to develop for my parking lot area. Now, if you've been watching my videos, you've heard me talk about the fact that I always need more flowers. I put all those pumpkin beds in this year, so I have 96 feet of pumpkin beds, which was an awesome addition. I just need more space. I have this huge back area that I could grow on, and I want to develop that more. I want to use the space that I have. So I'm going to put a picture up on the screen, but this is what my parking lot area looks like. You can see the pumpkins off to one side. I have 4 little raised beds. These are 4x4 in size. Those were great added space this year, but that whole entire open area could be utilized for space. So I am looking at putting in 4 more of those raised beds. So I have 8 raised beds total, which would be more of a visual element. Yes, it gives me some extra growing space, but it kind of gives that area a format. And then I'm looking at putting a high tunnel in. So I'm just starting to look into options. I have about 5 different companies that I'm looking at online. This would not be a huge high tunnel. It would most likely be somewhere from 12 to 16 feet wide and 20 to 25 feet long. That is what I think I feel comfortable with putting in the space. The parking lot length itself is 67 feet, but with those raised beds in there, and I need to allow some open space between the alley and the building itself, I think 25 feet is what I'm comfortable with. I could probably fit 30 feet in there. I know I could fit 40 feet, but I think to start, 25 feet is what I am thinking. So if you guys have suggestions for a first round high tunnel for me, please put comments and links below or share your experiences, and I will let you guys know what I come up with. But I think in the next couple weeks I need to make a decision, so stay tuned for that. So anyway, that is going to do it for this video. I will make sure to keep you guys updated on the garden, the last bouquets that I make for the season, and then all of my plans from here on out. So stay tuned. We'll see you soon.